I believe every generation creates its own leader, and I stand here before you as a part of that generation. A future leader who is not only ready to lead, but also ready to create real change. My name is Hermina Rahanwatty from the Department of Accounting, Universitas Kristen Indonesia Maluku. Based on data from the Maluku provincial government, Maluku is known as an islands region, where about 92% of its area is ocean. So for us, the sea is not just a resource, the sea is our life. But today, I want all of us to face a reality that we can ignore. Our ocean is not in a good condition. Based on data from the Ministry of Marine Affairs and Fisheries of Indonesia, around 55% of coral reefs in Indonesia are damaged. Meanwhile, a report from Indonesia Institute of Sciences shows that only about 6% of coral reefs are still in very good condition. This means more than half of our coral reef ecosystem is under threat, and there is also the issue of waste. Earlier study by Jembek et al. 2015 estimate that Indonesia contributes up to 1.29 million tons of plastic waste to the ocean each year. However, more recent data from the Indonesian government shows that around 359,000 tons of plastic still entered the ocean in 2023. Even though the number has decreased, the reality is clear. Hundreds of thousands of tons of plastic are still polluting our ocean every year. In eastern Indonesia, the threat is even more real. A report from Greenpeace Indonesia shows heavy mental pollution in the Sangihe Sea caused by mining activities. This can damage the marine food chain and threaten the health of coastal communities. In addition, destructive fishing practices such as fish booming and the use of non-environmental friendly fishing gear are still happening and continue to damage marine ecosystem. If this continues, what we lose is not only fish, but also our future. This is why SDGs 14, life below water, is not just a global goal for me. It's a personal responsibility, and I choose not to stay silent. As an accounting student, I see that the ocean crisis is not only an environmental crisis, but also a crisis that can be seen in numbers, data, and real impact. The biggest problem is not only the damage, but also how people often ignore the fact behind it. In the era of Industrial Revolution 4.0, I see hope, because for me, data and digital platforms are not just numbers on a screen. They are tools for awareness, education, and real change. I use digital platforms to share data and facts about the condition of the ocean in Maluku, showing the real impact through numbers, raising awareness, and encouraging people to care. And I don't want while I learn to stay only in the classroom. Moving forward, I have 3 main steps. First, strengthening digital campaigns based on accurate data so people are not only emotionally touched but also understand the real situation. Second, building youth movements in coastal areas by introducing simple financial and resource management so local communities can sustain and protect their ocean. Third, encouraging collaboration between campus, communities, and government so every program is measurable, accountable, and sustainable. I believe protecting the ocean is not only about today, but about the future, because when the ocean is damaged, what disappears is not only the ecosystem, but also the economic stability and the hope of future generations. I am Hermina Rahanwatty from Maluku, and I believe the future is not saved by people who wait, but by people who act today and people who act now. Thank you.